The Karnataka High Court, granting advance bail to a rape accused, expressed its reservations about the genuineness of the complainant's case as her explanation that after the perpetration of the act she was tired and fell asleep is unbecoming of an Indian woman. In the given circumstances of the case, the court found it difficult to believe at this stage that the complainant was subjected to rape on the false promise of marriage. Nothing is mentioned by the complainant as to why she went to her office at 11 pm. She has also not objected to consuming drinks with the petitioner and allowing him to stay with her till morning. The explanation offered by the complainant that after the perpetration of the act she was tired and fell asleep is unbecoming of an Indian woman, Justice Krishna S. Dikshit said in his observation. He also added that this is not the way our women react when they are ravished. Moving on to the next news, the CBSE Class 10 and 12 board examinations as to be held between July 1 to 15 stand cancelled, said the Central Board of Secondary Education to the Supreme Court. This decision was taken due to the worsening conditions of the coronavirus outbreak in India. Many schools which were CBSE exam centers have now been converted into quarantine centers across the country. Similarly, Advocate Jaideep Gupta, appearing for CISCE at the Supreme Court, said that they will also follow the CBSE decision of cancelling examination. Moving on to the next news, describing the escalation in eastern Ladakh as a very serious and worrying situation which the UK is closely monitoring, the Prime Minister of United Kingdom Boris Johnson called on India and China to engage in a dialogue to sort out their border issues. He gave his first official statement speaking at his weekly Prime Minister's Questions in the House of Commons on Wednesday. When asked by Conservative Party MP Flick Drummond about the dispute between a Commonwealth member and the world's largest democracy on the one side and a state that challenges their notion of democracy on the other and its implications for British interest, the UK PM said the escalation in eastern Ladakh is a very serious and worrying situation which the UK is monitoring closely. Perhaps the best thing I can say is that we are encouraging both parties to engage in a dialogue on the issues on the border and sort it out between them, Boris Johnson added in his statement. Moving on to the next news, the Indian arm of consumer goods company Unilever, Hindustan Unilever, announced on Thursday it will remove the word fair from its skin lightening cream Fair and Lovely. The announcement comes amid the Black Lives Matter movement picking up the speed internationally and the product facing criticism for promoting the racial discrimination through its name. In a press release issued by Hindustan Unilever, it said the next step in evolution of its skincare portfolio to a more inclusive vision of beauty, which includes the removal of the words fair and fairness, white and whitening, and light and lightening from its product pack and communication. As a part of this decision, the Fair and Lovely brand name will be changed in the next few months. Moving on to the next news, BSNL Employees Union, the main recognized union in BSNL, has announced through a statement that it will be organizing a countrywide Dharna program on 26 July against the Modi government, demanding settlement of some issues. After the delay in rolling out BSNL's 4G service network based on a complaint by TEPC, Telecom Equipment and Service Promotion Council, the government has put on hold the tender floated by BSNL to procure 4G equipments.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.